Hey guys, this is Justin from Anderson Sports Cards. This is my first attempt at a video on a YouTube channel that I'm making. Try to have something a little different. There's a lot of videos and people out there that have channels dedicated to busting new products, and that's awesome. I watch those videos all the time, and I really enjoy that. And I'm sure at some point in time I will be doing a little bit of that, but I also want to add a different element to this channel. Kind of discuss some trends in the hobby, some new product, some upcoming products, and I mainly just deal with football, basketball, and a little bit of baseball. Deal with the retail side, and obviously the hobby side is where we'll be focusing in on mostly. Also, I do a lot of grading submissions, primarily through PSA. I do use Beckett occasionally, so I will be showing you kind of before and after, before I send them in, what steps I take to get them ready, and actually try to walk you through the process of how it's done, because that's something it's kind of overwhelming at first. At least it was for me the first time I did it, because you want to make sure everything's right, and obviously the cards are protected when you send them in. Also, we'll be showing kind of what I collect. Big Cowboys fan, as you can see in the background here a little bit. Big Cincinnati Reds fan. Hopefully they'll contend a little bit this year. So that's kind of who, some of the teams I focus on. As far as my PC goes, a lot of old Michael Jordan cards. I grew up in the 90s. So naturally I was a Michael Jordan fan. A lot of his stuff is kind of a little pricier than what I'd like, but also is pretty safe bet to hold value, I feel like. I'm kind of rambling on here, but just kind of giving you an idea of what kind of videos to expect on this channel. Hopefully when I get better at this, like I said, this is my first attempt at a YouTube video ever, not just on a sports card format, but anything. So I know the quality is not great. Probably not much about it is great, but hopefully we'll get better. As I add subscribers, I'd love feedback from you guys. What you like about the channel, what you don't like, what you'd like to see possibly videos of in the future. If there's something I say you disagree with, if there's a product that comes out, let's say limited football, it's a fairly new release. Great looking cards. Not a big fan of limited. I've not opened any this year, so take that with a grain of salt, if you will. But something like that's just not necessarily what I enjoy. I'm more of a Prism, Optic, Select. I usually get a box or two of classics every year. Just I like the old school look of those. But if there's anything I say that you disagree with, let me know about it. We can't all agree on the same thing, what products to buy, what we like, what we don't like. Also, we'll be kind of looking into what players are doing well, what ones I'm choosing to hold, what ones I think might be. If you're into selling cards, which I have an eBay page, I'll put the link in the description if you want to check that out. I've got more than just sports cards on there, but I do have several cards on there as well. If you're into selling cards, what I think might be a short-term sale, or you might want to hang on to it a little bit. We'll be going over some of those things too, but just kind of wanted to give you guys an introduction. I've been collecting cards nearly my whole life. I took a few years off whenever I was in my early 20s. I was kind of different interests in mind, but now I'm married and settled down, have a good job and a home and everything. Got back into it the last few years and super happy too. The landscape has changed a lot. It was almost like starting over, because I guess I probably stopped collecting hardcore around 2010, jumped back in like 2016, and for those of you who collected all through those years, you know how different it's turned into. And can't even imagine if somebody stopped in the 80s or 90s and is now jumping back into it. That would be really overwhelming, I think. So hopefully with some of these videos, you guys can kind of get one man's perspective on it. And like I said, hopefully as my subscribers grow, in the comment section, people, please voice your opinion. Like I said, if I say something you don't agree with, somebody can read those comments. Well, that's at least two people's point of view on something. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this, and again, I apologize for not the greatest quality of video and stuff, but hopefully we'll get that improved. And looking forward to hearing from you guys. And I will be making hopefully another video tomorrow. Maybe going through some of my PC. I've actually got I've got 3 boxes of First Off the Line Select Football. I think they're supposed to be shipping out. They're starting tomorrow, so I don't know to expect them Friday, maybe not till Monday or Tuesday next week. Not sure about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to break those on camera. Either way, I will. If I don't break them on camera, I will show you guys the results of what I get. I plan on ripping them. I know a lot of people, and I've done it myself, but a lot of people sell those First Off the Line for a quick profit, and that's cool. It's to each their own. But I plan on ripping these. Really looking forward to that. The number to 9 parallel, I believe, and a number to 23 RPA. Obviously going after Baker, Saquon Barkley, Darnold, and some of those guys. But who knows? We'll see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.